Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever your time of day. Well, we are in Spa. De Francorchamps de Spa. So, welcome to Spa. Well, we have Pagal Jr. in first position. Incidentally, he did also actually start in pole. So it's not a lot has changed apart from Jason, who started in fourth, is now second. So an absolute blinding start by Jason. So that is good stuff. Pagal Jr. does have a bit of a lead on the rest of these guys. So we will see what exactly is going on. Well, these are all supposed to be French cars. French, I'm not quite sure why Amuda is driving around in, well, okay, Renault. Yeah, it's fine. Well, oh wow, wait, JSR just launches into the air. I'm not quite sure what that was all about. Oh man. So that was some launch, I must say. Well, let's focus on the very back, who is incidentally Havano. So we will see what's going on exactly. Well, he seems to occasionally have a few clashes with Damiesha occasionally. So, or sorry, no, with Monroe occasionally, but we will see what is going on exactly. Nice livery, by the way. Monroe is ghosting out. Not quite sure what that is about. However, Monroe takes the inside line, good line. And they keep on running. As for Damiesha, well, so far so good, I think. Yeah, and seem to be doing very well. 8th place for Damiesha, which is not too bad since he started in 9th, I recall. Anyway, let's have a look at Mario Marie. Well, obviously, the thing is, Mario Marie, he seems to have some kind of battle, and quite often with the person behind him, Damiesha. So, will Damiesha catch up and cause an issue? I'm not sure. Your guess is as good as mine. However, he is racing in an all-gold car, so it's rather nice. Looks rather bronzy to me, but okay, I get what you're trying to do there. Well, we have Nightmare Racer, clearly advertising the driver's room, so bravo to Nightmare Racer. We work our way up, and we have JSR just in front of him, with Craig incidentally just in front. So in fact he is actually the leading guy of this pack in 4th position. So that's not too bad at all. A lot of the fastest cars I've noticed are Peugeot's VGT. So it's going to be interesting. Amuda, well, Amuda is 3rd position with in the Renault RS01. We have Jason Holder in the Peugeot VGT. Following is Pagal Jr. Well, so far so good. It's going to be an interesting race nonetheless, with Pagal Raja Jr. seem to be in front and trying, I say trying, to extend his lead. So, Jason Aldair is behind him, obviously, but clearly trying his best to actually catch up. Well, Amuda, we can see that is in third position, but really struggling to get slipstream. But if he can from Jason, that's going to be all great. It's, if you make a mistake here on this track, you seem to pay for it a bit later on, which is quite often the case. And looks like Jason is just slightly making unforced errors every now and again. And it can't be good for Jason because Amuda is literally right on his tail. So give Amuda a little bit of room and he's bound to overtake. But as far as Jason's concerned, he's keeping the door firmly shut. So what's going to happen right here? Any people giving way? Oh no, oh come on, Amula, oh dear. Well, no harm done, I don't think. So no penalty, no problem. But meanwhile, as for Craig and Nightmare Racer, well, they seem to be having a bit of a ding-dong battle here. This should be challenging for Craig, I must admit. This track is one of a kind where sometimes, well, where it just suits some people most of the time, and most people some of the time. So, you know, hey, it's just one of those tracks, I'm afraid. So, meanwhile, Craig is trying to catch Nightmare up because he's clearly overtaken Craig. Craig wants the inside line, but Nightmare is clearly not giving him any room. So it's going to be pretty tough out there tonight. Well, we have further on behind, we have JSR, who's leading a pack with Damiesha. Shortly behind, incidentally, is Mario. Excellent. And again, Mario and Damiesha are together once again. Because I know they're best of friends, really. BFFs. Meanwhile, we have Ivano, who's in 9th position, who incidentally was actually positioned last. So that's a bit unfortunate, but he's done good to crawl back 2 positions. So that's very good. Driven with Dara, well, you do need a bit of practice, quite frankly, but you know, all practice is good practice. And Monroe just chilling out on his Sunday drive, really. However, at the front we have Pagal Raja Jr., who's extended his lead to 8 seconds. So absolutely, that is truly amazing. And curiously enough, he's also got the quickest lap. So if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe and help me out. or if you like the video, don't hesitate on, or please don't hesitate on clicking the like button. I thank you very much. Okay, well, meanwhile, we have a Muda chasing Miguel Jr. down. However, he has a hard job in getting Jason off his tail. So this might be fun to watch here. Meanwhile, Nightmare Racer is chasing both of the guys down with Craig not so far behind, just over 1 second behind. So it should be interesting on what these guys can do. So far, it's all good. It's a long while back, 11.5 seconds back is JSR. Well, will he catch up Craig? No. Unless Craig does something extremely wrong or is extremely unlucky, the answer is no. Damiesha, bringing up the rear. Okay, you need to take corners a little bit better than that. Okay, and Ivano and Mario Marie, good friends off the track, but demons on the track, I would say. Good job. And Mario goes for the overtake on the inside. And are we gonna have it? No, we're not. Oh, Mario keeps on it, and he's in front of Ivano. Wow, hey, what a pass that was. That took guts. But so far so good. Try not to go so wide on that one, Mario. It's all good. Wow, he's really improving there. Damiesha, however, is in 7th position. He's clearly wants to get further to JSR. JSR isn't the quickest of guys, but we will see what happens. But with Craig out in front, with a bit of a gap between Nightmare Racer, it's going to be pretty tough with these guys. Good linking of the S's. Brilliant. With Nightmare Racer currently in 4th position, trying to hold his own, and somebody has gone wide. I think it's Amuda who went super wide. And let's see if he's going to do the same on a Rouge. And no, he keeps it together, so that's good for him. And now, in fact, Jason has gone up to 2nd position, with Amuda trying to take back 2nd position, and he does. Wow, hey, there's something in that car. There's something in Amuda's car. Wow, but then again, Miguel Roger Jr. is just racing by himself. He's a huge gap of 13.3 4 seconds, and he's just keeping on racing. So that's good for him, I reckon. However, Muda is in second position, Jason third, Nightmare in fourth. But if he has any luck, he will be able to actually catch Jason. And unbelievably, Jason has had a bit of an accident here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What's going on? And no, Jason has said, nope, that's enough. And unfortunately, Jason is out. Could have gone so well, but no, the tyre wear clearly has got to him. So while Pagal Rojo Jr. sits in the pits waiting for his pit crew, a lot of the other guys go straight into the pit also, as well as Craig. Yeah, it looks like everybody is going into the pit. Maybe JSI will do the same. I'm thinking, no, he's not going to. Well, I think that's a very, very brave move. Very brave or very silly. You choose. Well, it's going to be very interesting nonetheless. Ivano straight into the pit, very sensibly. Driven by Dharma. Will he go into the pit in the final chicane? Will he go into the pit? It looks like he's not going into the pit. He's staying on the track. Well, it's very interesting. But then again, he has started racing on racing mediums. I'm not sure whether that's whether that was intentional or not. But nevertheless, we will see if this benefits him, because he's got enough fuel to actually finish the entire race, and with racing mediums on, he could quite possibly do it without any pits at all. So we shall see. Should be interesting. Well, let's look back on these guys. Ivano, well, he's over 11.8 seconds behind Dharma. It's at the moment, because they're on fresh tyres, they're a little bit cold, so they're going to be a little bit slidey. However, they're still going to be a lot faster than worn tyres, certainly worn mediums. So we will see. Ivano, get back on track, please. Yep. Crazy person. Mario and Marie. Well, Mario seems to be in ninth, holding up the rear here. He's okay. 10th is obviously Monroe, I say obviously, but he's designed his car, got a Heinz livery. Well, just looking at Miguel Roger Jr., he looks like he's over 18.2 seconds ahead of second. So clearly this race is his. He's clearly gone into the pit, come out on racing soft, and is ready just to, well, basically just to finish the entire race. And as soon as he does, the better. With Muda behind. Well, in third position is Nightmare Racer, but obviously doing his best to catch up. But the thing is he actually going to have time? Is there going to be enough time? Well, not so far back. However, a little bit slower on the pits, it seems, is Craig P. So, Craig, you need to improve your time to catch up to Nightmare, and at the moment that's what he's done, because I think Nightmare is just keeping on making mistakes, and he actually drove wide that time. That's why he's got half-second penalty, hence the big catch-up from Craig, who's clearly not making any mistakes. That's got to be a good thing from Craig's point of view, I must admit. Well, JSR, he's done excellently well this evening. Hasn't bothered with any livery, so that's great, I suppose. Ivano is all good, driving from Italy. Oh, and be careful there, and Mario will take that position. They're driving side by side. Who is going to take it? Oh no! Oh, Mario Murray, what are you doing? Oh, this is crazy. Oh man, oh, that's shocking. What happened there? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And that's wowee. I don't quite know what happened there, but Mario seemed to push Ivano into the wall and ended up spinning out himself. But wowee, that was something else. I think we'll have a steward's inquiry about that one, maybe. It's yeah, very interesting. Well, now that Mario is in front, staying in front, it seems. There seems to be no further issues at present. However, Mano does want to pass, and he's eager to pass. Clearly, you can see that. And he tries to nose in on the inside. Unfortunately, Mario doesn't like that at all. But he stays in control of his car nonetheless, so it's all good. As for Ivano, yeah, he's into 8th position at present. Dharma, not had a great race, I must admit, but you know, c'est la vie. And Monroe holding up the rear in 10th position. Well, with Pagavata Jr. in 1st position with 21.5 seconds ahead of everybody else, clearly setting the fastest lap time of 2:17, which is pretty quick, really darn quick. With Amuda, who's a fast guy anyway, but he does make mistakes occasionally. But Amuda seems to be capitalising on other people's mistakes, and he's clearly gone way in front into 2nd. Back further we have Nightmare Racer, who is clearly followed by Craig. Nightmare has obviously had a few issues or a few mistakes that he needed to escape from, and clearly that's given the time that Craig P needed to catch up Nightmare Racer with. So well done, Craig. At the moment we are with JSR, and he seems to be going around no problem there. Just under 4.5 minutes to go till the end of the race, with Jammy-D a little bit further back, but then again Ivano is right behind, well, very very close to Jammy-D. So we'll see if actually Ivano can actually get to 6th position and overtake Jammy-D for that position. So there will, I expect, only one more lap. Well, incidentally, they are actually in the same car, so there shouldn't be any, and since there are, the BOP is on, or bouncer power is actually on, these cars should actually be, in theory, identical power and handling, so there's no real advantage on either of these cars. It's all about the drivers' errors, mistakes, or shortcomings. Meanwhile, Ivano seems to be chasing Jammy-D and sticking to him, so that is fantastic. Mario a little bit further back, but unfortunately he's lost Ivano in his sights. Let's have a look and see. Well, obviously Mario just going a little bit wide. Well, we'll have a look up the field. JSR seems to be in no man's land with 21 seconds behind, 21 second gap and 16.5 second gap in front. So yeah, he's not likely to probably see anyone for the rest of the race now, which is a bit unfortunate, because what he wants is slipstream ideally. Well, we've got Craig, who's now in 4th position, who's in a commanding position really. Will he get 3rd? Can he get on the podium? It's all about Nightmare Racer. Will Nightmare make a mistake? So basically, guys, you have one more lap, and that will be that. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you see, and that will make me a very happy chappy. I put out regular videos. It's 19:30, 7:30 p.m. UK time. And we're following Amuda at the moment. Well, clearly he's not in contention for 1st at all. I mean, quite frankly, Pagavraja Jr. has really been in a class of his own today. So he's been in quite some class today, I can tell you. He led from the start. He had pole position, I believe, and has been, well, let's just say, faultless ever since. So, bravo, what can I say? And the more he raced, the bigger the gap got between 1st and 2nd. So, yeah, very good. Well, with the Muda in second position, Nightmare is only in third position, but he is trying to catch up Amuda. They're not too far apart, but this will be the final lap. So will these guys finish? Pago Roger Jr. has finished the race. While we look on Amuda, will Amuda take the second position before Nightmare bins it? And it looks like Amuda is, yeah, across the final S's, timed the fuel right, and across the line in second. Nightmare Racer in third, with Craig flashing his lights, hello Craig, in fourth position. In fifth position, we're likely to see JSR as he goes round the final bends. Got plenty of fuel. I don't know why he must have put some fuel in. But either way, he still comes fifth position. In sixth and seventh, Ivano and Damiesha are still scrapping. But Ivano has the upper hand since he's in sixth position. And he managed to keep the sixth. And does he manage to keep the position? Yes, he does. Because he wanted to get rid of the penalty, which is totally understandable. And Damiesha comes seventh position. Eighth becomes, or Mario becomes eighth position. And Dharma ninth, with Monroe in 10th. So there we go. Pago Roger Jr., pole position, fastest lap, and the victory. What more do you want? So, excellent racing. Thank you for watching, everybody. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, and I would like it very, very much. And I will see you on my next stream. Thank you very much. Bye-bye for now.